In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I made this tofu fried rice. On this day, my husband wanted rice for lunch and I've got very little rice, like 1 cup worth of cooked rice. Instead of making another batch of fresh rice, I decided to make this recipe and multiply the portion of the rice. So for a different source of protein, I'll be using tofu instead of egg, chicken, beef or fish. So this tofu usually come in a pack like this, and this one is the extra firm cord. It's usually tasteless, so normally I would marinate it in salt and put salt in the water, let it sit, drain it off, and then sprinkle some kenju seasoning. So at this point I was just cutting the tofu into little cubes, your desired cube, something that is easy for me to fry, something that is a bite size. And after that I'll be sprinkling some kenju seasoning, and then I went in with a little sesame oil. I mixed that up and I let that sit for about 20 minutes so the spices can infuse a little bit more into the tofu. So into a pan I added coconut oil. You can use whatever oil you want, butter, olive oil, that's fine. And then I'm going to be shallow frying the tofu. You can put this in an air fryer, you can put it in an oven, whichever, it's up to you. So I'm going to be shallow frying this on the four ends. It's quite tricky because they are quite small, so you have to do the job of turning them into each sides of the cube. Pan frying tofu like this take about 10 to 15 minutes on medium to low heat, not too high. That's what I did on this particular day. So after that I'm just going to prep my vegetables. Usually I use whatever vegetables I've got. So I've got this baby corn. I'm just using my veggie chopper to make it a little bit smaller, just like this size, just little bite size, something easy. And then I chopped the onions and I went in with the bell peppers, green, red, yellow, whatever. Celery would have been, oh my god, celery would have been nice, but I don't have celery on this day, so I'm just using the vegetables I've got. At this point I'm all done with the vegetables. Chopping with this veggie chopper makes life easy. Yeah, so the tofu is ready, looking all beautiful golden brown. So at this point I'm going to set this aside and then start doing the main stir fry. So in that same pan I added a little bit of coconut oil. You shouldn't wash the pan. Why would you wash it? It's not dirty, it's still filled with flavor. So I added some onions and then some garlic. You want to saute this to bring out that aroma. Remember, you can use whatever oil you like, but everything should be in moderation. Then I went in with the baby corns because this baby corns needs to cook for around 6 minutes, but now they are smaller, so let's say 5 minutes. Yeah, and then I went in with some little bit of kenju seasoning. This kenju seasoning is spicy, so I'm not adding any extra spice in this recipe. So if you want the fresh pepper, you can still add that. Then I've got this mixed vegetables. This is a mixture of sweet corn, peas, carrot and beans, green beans. Yeah, and then I just mix these, and this is the rice. Can you see how small this rice is? I think this is like a cup worth of rice, very small. That container is just like half a liter of container, so it's small. So I went in with the soy sauce, the dark soy sauce, the light soy sauce. You need to be careful with this sauce because they are high in salt. Oh my god, they are high in salt. So I remember my kenju seasoning is tasty, it has salt, so I need to be careful. Then I went in with the oyster sauce, just a little. All these sauces are sauces, yeah, sauces. They are high in salt. And then I'm going to break up the rice. Remember, we are on high heat at this point. I'm going to break up the rice and stir that in. So for the bell peppers, you can add that before the rice, but I still want the bell pepper crunchy, so that's why I'm putting it at this point. Whenever it's still okay because the cook time for all these things is very short. And I went in with a little bit of kenju seasoning for extra taste, flavor and pepper, and a sprinkle of salt. And then I mix this up. Everything is ready. It's looking all beautiful. And then I went in with a little bit of sesame oil for that nutty aroma, and went in with the, don't ask me where the remaining tofu. I've been nibbling on that while I was waiting for the rice. Yeah, so I went in with the tofu, mixed that, and that's all. The recipe, it's very easy. You see the rice a lot. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you'll be trying this or if you've tried it before. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.